Yeah, I'm wearing that Loot Crate shirt, Labyrinth Loot Crate shirt that I see everybody wear. Like every time I'm in the mall, there's like 23 people wearing this shirt. Kind of shows the lengths of my laziness. Popstar, never stop, never stopping. So Popstar is a mockumentary starring Andy Samberg and his musical crew. You know, the guys who sang the Jack Sparrow, Michael Bolton music video. Yeah, them. Andy Samberg in this movie plays a Justin Bieber-esque pop star named Connor For Real, who is, unfortunately for him, falling down the precipice of obscurity, and he's dealing with it how someone named Connor For Real would deal with a situation like that. Seriously, it's like if Justin Bieber and Miley Cyrus had a love child who became a pop star and then started fading into obscurity, that he is Connor For Real. And this movie's presented in a comedic documentary style way. Completely works for this movie. What I really like about it is they have all these celebrities and musical personalities in the interview process. They're all like, oh man, I love Connor For Real. And when they're talking about it and they're talking about him, it gives this movie 3 dimensions. It really pulls you in. You're like, this Connor For Real asshole is a real person in real life. And it completely works for this movie. I was laughing throughout this movie undeniably, and there were a couple of scenes, man, I was laugh out loud, hysterically laughing. It's kind of funny, I haven't seen Andy Samberg in the zone like this for quite some time, and now you see him again, you're like, oh yeah, you're funny. I used to watch his comedy music videos all the time. His SNL skit, The Dick in the Box, like me and a coworker at my old job, we watched that shit every day. Like at work. Probably not supposed to do that, but we did it. It's no surprise, and there's no denying that we in the world have a fascination with celebrities and their weird drama because they don't deal with it like normal people. They deal with it like 5-year-olds with a lot of money. So when a movie comes along and so successfully captures the absurdity of how they act, it can be hysterical. It can be, or it can be stupid as shit. This one is hysterical because it's done by a crew who obviously they know that world, but they're not wrapped up in that world. They're like, yeah, I'll make fun. Doesn't matter. What really baffled me about this movie is like Andy Samberg is an asshole in the movie, so you should never really actually side with him, but you empathize with him to a surprising degree. It's like you almost pity him. And it is a hard thing for a movie to portray someone like a crybaby, spoiled man-child, and in the end have you empathize with him and pity him. They're like, yeah, you have everything, but you really have nothing. Guys, I was thoroughly entertained in this movie. It's one of those movies you can watch in theaters and you pay for it and you have a good time. You walk out, you're like, yeah, I enjoyed that movie. How great is that? And then you're gonna be flipping through your channels, you're gonna find it, you're gonna be like, oh, holy shit, it's that Popstar. All right, let's watch it. It's like a fun surprise when it's on TV as you're searching for something to watch. You're gonna pop it on, you're gonna watch it again. The downside of this movie is it's predictable as hell. There's nothing groundbreaking in the narrative from start to finish. You kind of see where the movie's going, and so you know exactly where it's gonna end, and it ends exactly there. And that is pretty formulaic. Doesn't change the fact that you're having a good time with this movie and you're laughing your ass off in this movie. Guys, I'm like the floating guy in Mary Poppins. I love to laugh, and this movie made me laugh. I had a great time with it. I'm going to say Popstar is definitely a good time. No alcohol required. I want to see a sequel, but I don't really want to see a sequel. It's just, I hope they do the Borat thing where Andy Samberg does other mockumentaries that are really unlinked. We'll see what happens, but I feel like Andy Samberg and his crew, they might get some momentum from this, so they should keep going with that momentum. All right, so Popstar, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Or what's your favorite mockumentary of all time? Whatever it is, whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.